Charlie D, and I am here ready to do my leg workout today. Hold on one second, guys. Trying to get my pad together. Okay. I see you don't see my head and shit. Let me fix this up, yeah? I think that's pretty good, but I get started off there. All right, what's up, guys? How are you doing? If you're just joining me, my name is Charlie D, and this is my channel, Sixpack at 60. I've been training since the 90s. I've been a personal trainer since the 90s. I've been a DJ producer since the 80s. So I basically know a little bit about what I'm doing. This is basically my routine. What I'm going to do today is a leg routine. Now, this is not some specialized routine or anything like that. This is a basic routine that I've been doing my whole life. This is what I have basically done. I basically start off with leg extensions, and then I usually went to leg presses. And after leg presses, I hit leg curls. I didn't do stiff-legged deadlifts all the time, and I'm not going to do it today because I have an issue with my back. I feel a little twinge back there, but I want to do a really simple, basic leg workout. Basically what I've been doing my whole life. So if you notice, squats are not in there. I didn't do squats a lot my whole life because of my back. So I stayed away from that, and I stayed away from hack squats. I do have a hack squat machine right now, but I'm not going to use it today. Today I'm going to stick with the basic exercises that I've been using my whole life. I'm not going to get any kind of fancy. I'm just going to go hard, make it quick, because my leg workouts always used to last me only about a half an hour. You know, they were in and out. So that's what I want to do. I want to focus hard on my legs, because they are coming along pretty good. So anyway, let me get started here. Let me get some warm-ups going. It's very important for me to warm up my knees when I do this. Oh, let me put up my watch here. Hold on. How are you guys doing today? And so if you're just joining me, I'll say this now. I train every day. I live stream my workouts Monday to Friday from 2 to 3 Eastern Standard Time. Damn, this watch is not going on right. From 2 to 3 Eastern Standard Time. I do a 5-day split. First day is chest, shoulders, and triceps. Day 2 and biceps. Day 3 is legs, which is today. Day 4 is chest, shoulders, and day 5 is back and biceps again. So today, since this is leg day, like I said, I'm going to start off with leg extensions. Start off with a warm-up set, because I've always had issues with my knees. Okay, I think my knees, my muscle is pretty warmed up now. Add a little bit of weight. Hold on one second. This is not. I figure that's okay though. All right. All right, so I put some weight on there now. Now we're gonna do my first set of leg extensions. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice stretch right there. Yeah, this machine right here, this is the Titan leg extension leg curl machine. It's a combination of a leg extension machine and a seated leg curl. It's a good machine. Okay, first set. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Really tight there. Whew. I can add a little bit of weight. What's up there, buddy? Fit something, I can't really read it. Let's check it out, man. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. And let me put a little bit more weight. Just a little bit. Like I always say, the weight is not important, but you have to have enough resistance to feel it on here. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep the weight where it's like, where I can get 10, 12, 13, 14. If I can do 15, it's probably a little too light, but it depends on which body part I'm doing. Because there's some parts, like with my knees, I don't want to jump up too heavy. With my triceps, I don't want to do things too heavy, you know what I'm saying? Depends upon which exercise to stress. Okay, next set. See, when I kick it up like that and press it, it makes the pad go back and I get more of a stretch here right at that time. Only in the last 10 years have I realized how much more important the stretching part of the movement is than the pushing part, the contraction part. I always thought that was the movement, but I always knew the negative part had a part, you know, had a part to play in it, but from what I understand, a lot of the research is saying that this is where a lot of the muscle growth happens when you put your muscle under tension and stretch. So it's under stress right now. fuck. Oh shit. That's when it really starts burning. I always try to do like 2 or 3 more when I start feeling the burn, because the legs are a body part that you really got that get to that burn real quickly. You know, it's a big muscle right there with a big bunch of lactic acid coming in and attacking your ass when you put it in through stress. One more set. Let me let this out in the stretch. Yeah. So, if you guys get anything out of my workout today, do me a favor, hit subscribe. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers by the end of the week. I think I got 180 something subscribers, so help me grow this channel. And if you're new to this channel, like I said, my name is Charlie D, and this is my channel, Sixpack at 60. I'm currently 61 years old, and I've been a trainer since the 90s. Okay, next set, last set. Okay, now it hurts. Okay. Let me let it stretch right there. Man, that was a good set. All right, I'm gonna hit some leg presses now. Okay. Now when we come back to this machine, I have to switch it around into a leg curl, which is not hard. You'll get to see me do that too. Let me take a sip of water. Right now we're gonna go run over to the leg press. Okay. Let's turn up. Miami. I think right about here might be good for now. What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you guys like music here, you can stream it for free on Spotify and Apple Music and all the platforms under my name, Charlie Diaz. So I work out to my music too. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I got too much weight on the side. I forgot I took a 25 off before. Now, this is not really a warm-up set, but it's a lighter first set because my knees are warm from my leg extensions already. And being that the leg press is an exercise that you can put a lot of weight on, a lot of people like to do that, but I don't. What I like to do is put less weight and do the exercise all the way down to the bottom, then push it all the way up instead of just moving a lot of weight, only a little bit. I'd rather move less weight throughout the whole range of motion. So this is a lighter set for me right now on this movement. Okay, first set. Okay. Whew. That was a good set. If you notice when I bring the weight all the way down, my ass comes up off a little bit and it stretches my hamstrings just a little bit more in the movement. And it seems to hit my hamstrings a little bit more. Ooh. And plus I put my feet up high on the pad. Let me put some weight. That was a good set. You know, sometimes I watch other YouTube fitness channels, right? And I saw Dr. Mike, I call him Big Mike. I saw Big Mike talking about how us bros go by 25s and 45s. When we put new plates on, we just slap a 25, slap a new wheel, you know? And that's so true. But in this exercise, I am gonna put another 25 because that's what I do. When I start going up from the 25, then I'll start using 5-pound plates. But I go up one, a 25-pound plate in that. What's up, guys? Trying to get a cool angle here. I think this might be good. And yes, somebody asked me yesterday if this is my gym. Yeah, it's my private gym in my house. Okay, this is going to be the second set. I raise the weight. You're going to see I still come all the way down, all the way to the bottom, and then I push it all the way up. Come down so low that it raises my butt off the pad. This is also a Titan machine. This is the Titan leg press hack combination too. Okay, second set. That's a good leg press. Yeah, it feels good for me to go back to basics. Like I said, if you're just starting out, you need to be doing a squat, not leg presses. But when I was younger, never appreciated the squat as much as I should have. Because if I did, I would have been doing it more. I got hurt doing it when I was young, and after that, I just didn't like putting weight on my back and being free like that. I just didn't like it. So I could do Smith machine squats, hack squats, leg presses with a free bar on my back. It was fucking me up. But if you're young and just getting started, no, you start with a basic squat, man. Stick with basic exercises. I tell that a lot to people when they start talking to me. I had a guy, I'll tell you real quick while I'm waiting for it to recover. I had a guy come up to me who I knew. They might be watching, I don't know. But they asked me about what I thought about some diet or some one of those fad diets. The keto diet. He said he was on the keto diet. He lost 30 pounds already in a month. And then I saw him a couple months later. I asked him, how's it going? He goes, oh, I stopped the keto diet for 30 months, like 30 days. I just couldn't keep doing it anymore. I gained all the weight back. Basically is what he said. So I told him, what you need to do is get a book on basic nutrition that shows you what fats are, carbohydrates, and what proteins are. Once you get a basic understanding of what those are and what those are for, then you can then you can go through your path of all these fucking diets, man, and all this bullshit. You can see which ones are crazy or which ones are not, if you have a basic knowledge. But these diets, they prey on these new guys, man, these new people who don't know shit, and they dazzle you with bullshit. They do. They baffle you with bullshit. That's what they do. Ain't nothing changing. The carb is a carb, a fat is a fat, and the protein is a protein. You know, they were the same 40, 50, 60, 100 years ago. That's what it is. Of course, diets change and stuff like that, yes. New ways to eat them. But you need to know, once you single out one single ingredient from a diet totally, and you think you're going to live like that, it's not going to happen. It's destined to fail. You got to learn how to eat in balance, and at least that was it for me.
Oh my God.
Whew. That was a good set. Now, what I was doing by touching here, I was just feeling my muscle contract because there's no fat there really, so I like to touch it just to see when it's hard. Okay, I'm going to be doing leg curls now. Hold on 1 second. So I got to switch the machine. You get to see how I do that. It's very easy. It's a good machine. If you get anything out of this workout, do me a favor, hit subscribe. And you can also hit the notification button. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the week. Today's Wednesday. So I definitely would like that because it grows the channel and more people get to see it. What is it? I can't read it. Somebody's asking diet for lean muscle mass and gaining. Well, obviously, in a little comment question, I can't give a whole diet, but I can tell you this. You need to cut out processed foods. What I eat, I can tell you what I eat for my nutritional goals, which is my goals are to maintain the muscle mass that I have and to live longer and healthier, keep all my blood markers down. That's my goal. And to build muscle. So the way I'm doing that is I am keeping in a calorie deficit, but I also stay in a protein surplus. Okay, I'll explain that in a second. Hold on. See, when you lose weight, hold on. When you are in a calorie deficit, hold on. When you're in a calorie deficit, you have to take in less calories than you expend. Well, how could you be in a protein surplus then? Because if you eat lean proteins and lean carbohydrates, you can keep your calories down enough that you can control your intake. And as long as you track your macros, you can see how many grams of protein you need. So like with me, I'm at about 205, trying to get down to 190, right? So that means I take about a gram of protein per body weight. Hold on. So that I want to get to like 190. I take 190 grams of protein. Try to keep it around there. And since I eat whole foods most of the time, my calories are lower and I'm still able to eat more protein. Now, the way I do it is I supplement, I throw another shake in there and get it to be 190, 195, sometimes 200. And I still see getting stronger while I'm burning body fat. That's what I'm doing. It seems to be working for me. So, but whatever diet for gaining or losing, you need to eat whole unprocessed foods. Okay. Let's see how this feels. Now this is a leg curl. This is for your hamstrings. So I did leg extensions, then which were for my quadriceps. Then I went to leg presses for the quadriceps and hamstrings, and now this is basically just for the hamstrings. Now this is the main exercise that I've done my whole life for my hamstrings. I haven't been doing stiff leg deadlifts my whole life. So this is what I've been doing mostly. As I said, man, I'm soaking wet. Oh, let me move from a different angle. What's up to my three musketeers? All you guys always watching. I appreciate you three. Let me throw a little bit of, let me throw 5 more pounds on there. Or 10 pounds, what's this? Yeah, let's throw 10 pounds on there. Okay. Whew. You guys can ask me any questions you want about my workout, about how long I've been training, whatever you want, I'll answer. If I can get to it in the comments. Back a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, this is, with this machine, this is the only time I've ever really burned my hamstring while I did leg curls, man. On this machine. One more set. If you guys are getting anything out of this workout, this is the workout I've been doing my whole life, basically my whole leg workout, because I've stayed away from squats. Mostly I've used leg presses for my heavy movements for my legs, and I've been always doing leg curls, which a lot of guys skip the leg curls. At least when I was younger, everybody used to skip the leg curls. Because you can't do as much weight when you're doing a lying leg curl. So people don't like to do it. Okay. Next set. Okay. Whew. That was a good set, man. I felt it that time. Whew. Okay. Let's round out. Let's go off what we did. So far, if you're just joining me, this is my leg day workout. We started off with leg extensions. We did 3 or 4 sets of those, and we went into leg presses. And then from leg presses, we went into leg curls. Now that was my basic hamstring exercise workout routine for the last maybe 20 years. And actually, no, for 20 years, and then for the last 10 years, I started adding stiff-legged deadlifts in sporadically. Whenever my back was feeling good, but I was doing some stuff, and I just didn't feel like, I did my back yesterday, and I didn't want to put any stress on my hip today. So I'm not gonna do any stiff-legged deadlifts, but I am getting ready to do my calves now. So let's check that out right now. First exercise I'm going to be doing, the seated calf. Now, I think we can get that there. Let me see how that looks right there. Let's check it out. Okay, calves are another thing that I always did, and I didn't skimp on. I always made sure I did my calves. I don't know if you're gonna really be able, I don't think you can see shit, but. I don't think you can see the calves there. Let's see how that looks. Doesn't matter, this is how it is. Now, this exercise basically hits this part of the muscle right here. This out part, I don't know. Right here. A lot of people don't like this exercise. I've even heard some exercise scientists say that it does nothing. I don't know, I've been doing it my whole life. And it seems to, I have this nice little piece right here that a lot of people don't have. So, I think it definitely has helped me, this exercise. All the way down, stretch. Yeah, these things turn into rocks when I do this, so you can't say this doesn't do anything. I feel it. Oof. And also calves get burned up real quick too. What do I suggest for somebody? I see somebody asked that question. Let me see who asked that question. Hold on. Gibbs 115. What do you suggest for someone who has very weak legs starting out? Okay. First off, I would say why are the legs weak? Is it because of a defect? Is it a genetic defect, bad knees, bad muscle sickness or something like that? If you're otherwise normal and just starting out, I suggest squats, very light squats. You get yourself a trainer. If you don't have a trainer, if you don't know how to do squats, you need to get yourself a trainer, learn how to do squats. That's what I would suggest if you have very weak legs. Now, don't get scared when I say squats. I'm not even looking at you, man. Hold on. I'll tell you this in a minute. Let me get this done. Don't even worry about it. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I think My Wi-Fi is not connected in here for some reason. Because when I was walking the dog, I shut it off. That's just what it is. That's it, yep. Yep, that's just what it was. Okay, so what I was saying about the weak legs was the best exercise has always been and will always be the barbell squat for your legs to start off. Now, if for some reason you can't do that, then I would suggest leg presses. And if you can't do that, you do leg extensions. But definitely start off with squats. And don't be scared about squats. Just start off with a small weight. Just body weight itself in general, actually. Okay, whew. That was a good set. Do one more set. So yeah, that's what I would suggest as far as if you have weak legs, make sure you do squats as a basic exercise. Learn that exercise. Because that is the basic exercise for basic leg strength, man, is the squat. You hit your quads, you hit your hamstrings, you hit your glutes. Gives you lower back strength. Squat is an all-around good exercise. Okay, last set of this. Then we're going to go do toe raises right here. I know, as you see, but that's, I love this machine. Okay, let's get in there and do some toe raises. Okay, now here, what I do, it's going to be my leg press. Well, it's not going to be a leg press. It's my vertical leg press, but I'm not using it as a leg press. I use it all the time, set up only for my toe raises for my calves. So I don't use this as a leg press. Now I usually do my calves Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the morning. I didn't do them today because I knew I was going to be doing them here and filming it. So I wanted to show you that it's better to be consistent and do your exercises in your legs all the time than beat the shit out of them and then don't do them for a long time. Okay, first set. Ah, the fucking shoe came off. Whew. Yeah, the bottom, I was pushing so hard, my foot slipped out. Oh. Ooh, that was a good set. But yeah, calves are very important, man. A lot of people don't fuck with them. But when I was young, I read the Encyclopedia of Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the education of a bodybuilder by Schwarzenegger. And he always talked about how important it was to do your calves. So I always did them when I was a kid. When my friends didn't do them, I did them. Then they all said, oh, well, you got good calves because you are genetically got good calves. Meanwhile, I worked them out my whole life when nobody else was working them out. You know what this machine reminds me of, the way this movement is set up. They used to do an exercise called donkey calf raises, where you would lean over and people would jump on your back. And they said that, what I read was that at that angle, your calves got hit in a different way. Well, now that I'm looking at this is like the same way if it would be donkey calf raises. I think, yeah, because if I'm standing on the floor and people are on my back, yeah, same, my body would be in the same position.
Miami. This is how we do it.
Okay, last set.
This is how we turn up. This is how we turn up. This is how we turn up.
Oh, whew. All right, that was a good set. All right, let me get out of this cage here. All right, okay. I know Gibbs had this question. Let me answer that question for you, Gibbs. Hold on. Okay, hold on, Mr. Gibbs.
This is how I turn up.
I'm not able to see the chat for some reason. I can see it on here. Okay. It says, okay, Mr. Gibbs here, Gibbs 115. I'm very fit, but I ended up skipping leg day for the first few years, and I wanted to start focusing on the legs since mine have fallen behind my arms. Oh, I hear you. Then yeah, definitely squat. Get back to doing squats, man. You know, if you know it's something I can't tell you any. I'm not gonna be able to give you a hack or nothing, man. If you want to get back into your legs, you gotta do squats. That's what I would recommend, man. Get back in there doing squats. Start them off light, build it up. Start small. You know, I'm getting ready to start doing squats again too for my back. I've shied away from it for many years, but I did since I wasn't doing squats, I was still doing leg presses and leg curls. But yeah, skipping leg day is bad. My legs. Let's see how. Where's my pad? Let me look at my pad. Hold on. But yeah, get back to your legs and back to basics. I'm all about basics. Because I wasn't going to, if you thought I could give you some hack or something, no, man, the only thing that you can do about working out is, about your legs is actually working them out. And I can't even, I can't get back to the chat on this for some reason. But anyway, let me see if you had any more. I hope that answers your question, man. I can't give you any hack that'll make you avoid doing squats. But I'll tell you what though, what I did with my arms, and they jumped up really quick too. I started training them 3 times a day. So if you want a shortcut to your legs, you know, figure out how many days you can work them out a week. If you could work them out twice a week, that'd be a good thing to do. If you could, you know what I'll do? Because I'm getting ready to switch up my, after this week, I'm going to switch it up too, because I was looking in the mirror this morning and I was doing some poses and I noticed that everything is coming up good, except I need a little bit more on my shoulders and my triceps to have a nicer look for me, just for me, right? And so I'm going to start prioritizing my shoulders and triceps. Last month, 2 months ago, I prioritized my biceps and triceps. I did my biceps and triceps on a 3-day split, 3 days a week, right? And I mean, I did a 5-day split and worked out my biceps and triceps 3 times a week. So maybe you could do something like that, work your legs out 2 times a week to catch up into your arms. Because you'd be surprised how fast you can recover. You might be able to, depending on how hard you go for your legs, you could probably do it twice a week. That's how I would do it. I'd catch up. I'd figure out what my routine was going to be. And then I'd figure out how to do legs twice a week. That was my body part. Like I said, next week I'm going to start doing my shoulders and triceps 3 times a week. So let's see how that works out. So if anybody got anything out of this, do me a favor, hit subscribe. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the month and by the end of the week. Today is Wednesday. Yeah, by Friday I want to have 200, man. So listen, I hope I answered your questions, Gib. And if you have any more, just see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is a chest, shoulders, and tricep day. All right, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a great day.